Male reader as Rimuru in Highschool DXD by AndrsFernando1. The news has spread to the rest of the supernatural world about a new group who called themselves the 8-Star Demon Lords, Octagram. This was a huge news for other supernaturals hearing about the names and titles of this new group. The one who stands out and in everyone's mind is the void dragon god Rimuru Tempest, and he is the leader of the Octagram. Shocked to know there is a third dragon god, but what's more than he is the father of the second child of the leader of the yokai faction in Kyoto, Yasaka. 3 factions had announced the Octagram are not a threat but they are an ally to the devil, angel, fallen angel, Norse mythology, yokai, and they wish to be allies with other factions. Since everyone now know me as the void dragon god, it will bring a lot of attention to other gods. If those foolish gods dare pose a threat to me and my family, they will suffer my wrath and show no mercy. I was now in the vampire territory. My sister already arrived here first and she went to speak to Elmenhilda about my arrival. I walked to the forest heading where the Karnstein mansion is at, and while I was walking I felt I was being watched. I sensed there were 2 people around. Seal gave me a heads up who these 2 people are. Seal. Master, you're being watched by 2 people. One is a half-brief werewolf and the other a half-brief Grin Reaper. They seem to see you as a threat. Rimuru. A threat? But why do they think I'm a threat? Seal. It's possible that the half-brief werewolf must have sensed you when you first arrive here and thinks that you are a threat. Rimuru. Well, that explains it. Next time I need to be careful hiding my presence. The 2 people who were watching me now show their self. A young foreign man that had well-built body and wear a leather jacket. A young girl with purple hair and wearing a white skull mask that cover her face, and she was holding a scythe. Rimuru. Those 2 are Lu and Benia. I do know they work for Elmenhilda and later on the story they become a part of Sona Peerage. This 2 might think I am an enemy. I need to show them that I come in peace. Lu. State your business. Who are you and are you from the Teps faction? Rimuru. I come in peace. I am not from the Teps faction. I am here for business to have a meeting with Elmenhilda Karnstein. Lu. A meeting with Elmenhilda? What do you want to talk to her about? Rimuru. To help her and her people defeating the Teps faction and Rizavam Levon Lucifer. That seemed to surprise the both of them, and they were trying to see if I was lying or not, but it seemed that wasn't lying at all. Lu. All right, we believe you. We will take you to Elmenhilda. Rimuru. Really, Benia? Yeah, we'll take you to her, but first. Rimuru. But first what? Lu. You have to pass through us. If you win we will take you to Elmenhilda, but if you lose you have to leave this place. Rimuru. Fine, I'll fight you guys on. I should mention I am quite powerful and someone you shouldn't estimate. I'll go easy on the both of you. Lu. Ha, whatever you say, I'll just change into my lichen from. Lu begins to transform into his full werewolf form. Lu. Hope you're ready for us. Let's see how strong you really are. Rimuru. All right, let's get this over with. Bring it on, Jacob and Bella. Show me what the both of you got. Lu. My name is Lu Garo and don't you forget it. Benia. And I am Benia Orcus, a former Grin Reaper and the daughter of Orcus. Now let us begin, shall we? The one who made the first move was Lu. He quickly threw a punch at me, but I blocked it in time. He began throwing punches at me while I was keeping my arms crossed blocking his punches. Lu. Come on, are you gonna do anything or what? Are you just holding back, or the stuff you said you being powerful was just a lie? Rimuru. Believe me, I am quite powerful and I could easily defeat the both of you in a matter of seconds. So if you want me to defeat you so easily I would gladly do so. I appear in front of Lu and punch him hard in the gut where he fall to his knees from the pain. While he was on his knees I throw punches at him and send a powerful kick where he was sent flying towards a large tree. Lu was knocked out and changed back to his human form. Benia appeared behind me. She would tried swinging her scythe at me, but I keep on dodging her every swipe. Rimuru. You know, for a former Grin Reaper you're not half bad. You nearly almost cut my head. Benia. Who are you and what are you exactly? Rimuru. Well, all I can tell you is I'm a dragon. I'm not bragging, it's my destiny. I'm the magical protector of the DXD, ya heard? Benia. Huh? Rimuru. I guess she hasn't watched American Dragon by the look of her expression. Benia shook her head from her confusion. She moved in enhanced speed, making afterimages try to confuse me. She went to make a strike to my head but I stop her scythe holding using my left hand which surprised Benya. Benya. No way impossible. Rimuru. Well nothing is impossible for Kim possible. Benya. Who? Rimuru. Well anyways playtimes is over, do you submit surrendering now? Releasing a bit of my aura showing the different strengths between us. Sensing my strength she had a sweat drop and finally gave me an answer. Benya. I submit defeat. Seems like you were not wrong that you are stronger than us we estimated you sir. Rimuru. Now you know let's go wake up your friend. Rin, Ruby and Colipal appeared and they were in their awakened forms they must have sensed my aura and thinking that was in trouble. Benya seeing the three of them are Grin Reaper and she can sense that they are stronger than her. She went in a defensive stance if they tried to attack her but she had a look like she had known them before. Rin. Hey there boss we have sensed your aura and we thought you were in trouble. Ruby. Is there any enemies left we can take down for you? Colipal. And can I punish them by whipping them and making them screaming in pain when they beg for mercy? This make me all hot having the pleasure of killing the wicked I am just in heat right now. Everyone. Colipal. What? I can't help it okay don't judge me from what I am okay. I'm just jealous that you two have a significant other and I don't. It's just make me feel left out you know. Rin Ruby. Right sis. Rimuru. Okay. Anyways. I'm fine you guys there's no need to worry I was just having a friendly spar with these two. The three of them look at Lu who is still unconscious then they look at Benya. They seem surprised to see her like they know her. Ruby. Hey isn't that Benya it's really great to see you again. Rin. Hey Benya long time no see old friend. Benya. Do I know you three? For some reason I do have a feeling like I know the three of you. Rin. You probably don't recognize us because of our new looks. I think it's better if we change back to our base form that way you will know who we are. Rin, Ruby and Colipal change back to their base form and Ruby had changed her appearance wearing some new clothes and her scythe is still in the color red. Benya removed her skeleton mask revealing her face and with a shocked look seeing the three of them. Benya. It's you guys never thought I would see the three of you again. Rimuru. Do you three actually know her? Ruby. That's right she's our childhood friend. Colipal. All four of us used to work under Hades, the god of the dead until Benya left because she doesn't get along with the guy and his method of doing things. Rin. We all didn't get along with Hades how he treated our friend so we also left as well. Rimuru. You guys never told me you used to work with Hades. Colipal. Sorry for not telling you boss that had slipped our minds. Benya. Wait boss. You guys now work for this guy and who is he anyways? Rin. Yep he's our new boss, Rimuru Tempest. He's a great guy and treat us well unlike that douchebag Hades. Benya. Wait Rimuru as in the void dragon god Rimuru Tempest who is from that new group that everyone's been talking about the octagram. Benya's face went pale now realizing who I am. She slowly turned to my direction with a nervous look. Benya. Are the rumors are true that you're a dragon god? Rimuru. The rumors are true I am the void dragon god, Rimuru Tempest leader of the organization Tempest and member of the octagram. I should also mention your friend Rin it's also member of the octagram as well. Benya quickly turned her head towards Rin. Benya. No way. I thought it was a coincidence there was another Grin Reaper who had the same name as Rin but it turns out it's actually you. Rin. Yep it's actually me there's a lot for us to catch up. Benya. You know the three of you had gotten stronger since the last time I saw you guys. Ruby I really like the new look of yours red really suits you. Ruby. Thanks glad you like my new look, I tried to look my best for my boyfriend. Benya. Wait boyfriend? You have a boyfriend? Rin. Sigh? Like I said there's a lot for us to catch up but we can talk later. Lu who was unconscious was slowly waking up. Colipal. Hey Benya would you mind telling me who's your friend and also is he single? Benya. That's Lu but I also call him brother Rugal because he is like a big brother to me. Also he is single he doesn't have a girlfriend. Colipal. Good to know, now if you excuse me I'll go ahead and talk to him. She walk ahead heading towards Lu and I wondering what does he want to talk to her about. Seeing the look at Rin and Ruby have a feeling they know what she's planning to do. Lu. Oh my head what happened? Colipal. Hey there pretty boy. Lu. What the? Who the hell are you? Colipal. My name is Colipal. I am a Grim Reaper and an old friend of Benia. I just wanted to ask you a question. Lou. You're an old friend of Benia and what do you want to ask me for? Colipal. Can you be my boyfriend? Lou. What? Ren. I had a feeling she would ask that question. Ruby. Yeah, she did say she was feel left out because we have our own partners and she doesn't. Time skip. We were now in Elmenhilda mansion at a waiting room and we were waiting for her to show up. The door opens and we saw her, Elmenhilda, and next to her is my sister and Ragna. Elmenhilda has a doll-like appearance with long wavy light blonde hair, deep red eyes, and a beautiful face similar to that of a Western doll. She also has a pale skin tone similar to that of a corpse. She wears a red dress worn by princesses back in the Middle Ages, with an ornamented headdress. Elmenhilda. How do you do? It is a pleasure meeting you, Demon Lord Rimuru Tempest, the Void Dragon God. I'm especially honored to meet the older brother of the spider goddess Kumoko. I am Elmenhilda Karnstein. Please call me Elmen. Rimuru. Hello Elmen, it's an honor to meeting you, leader of vampire families of the Carmilla vampire faction. I am Demon Lord Rimuru Tempest, the Void Dragon God, but you can just call me Rimuru. It seems that my sister already informed you that we are siblings. Elmenhilda. Yes, she has. It was hard to believe that you two are siblings, that you are a dragon god and she is a spider goddess. Rimuru. Well, it's true, it may be hard to believe, but the two of us are Ohana. Elmenhilda. Ohana? What does that word even mean? Rimuru. Ohana means family. And family means Kumoko. No one gets left behind or forgotten. Rimuru. It seemed that you remember those words, sis. Kumoko. Of course I would remember. I wouldn't forget the teachings from that little blue alien dog whose name starts with a S. Everyone were confused what my sister meant by a little blue alien dog. Elmenhilda then asked a question. Elmenhilda. Pardon me, but what is she doing to Lou? We all look at Colipal, who was hugging Lou. He was feeling very uncomfortable. He really want Colipal to get off of him, but Colipal was holding Lou too tight, not letting him go. Colipal. Come on boyfriend, let's go somewhere private where we can have some fun together, just the two of us. Lou. Let go of me, I don't want to do nothing with you and I'm not your boyfriend. Colipal. You are now my boyfriend. No one is going to take you away from me and I claim you as mine, all mine. Lou. She's crazy. Ren. Yeah, sorry about my sister, she seems to take a liking to you. Rimuru. We'll let you guys deal with her while we talk in the other room. Ren. You got it, boss. Kumoko. Ragna. Honey, can you go help them as well while me and my brother talk to Elmenhilda? Ragna. As you wish, my goddess. Ragna went ahead and helped the others dealing with Colipal before my sister gave him a kiss on the lips, making Ragna blush. I just look away and roll my eyes of this scene. And now knowing how my sister feel when me and Tiamat also kiss. Small time skip. Rimuru. I do want to apologize about Colipal behavior. Elmenhilda. It is fine, but now shall we have a talk about Rizavam and the reinforcements your sister had promised me to defeat the army from Tep's faction? Rimuru. Yes, we shall. Also, did my sister inform you about Rizavam goal? Elmenhilda. Yes, she has. I was shocked to hear what he was planning on doing. I do not want that foolish man bringing chaos to my home. Rimuru. Well, not to worry, we will put a stop to Rizavam and we will also be saving Valerie Teps, who possess a Longinus. Kumoko. Without Valerie Teps, Rizavam will not achieve his goals, plus my brother already ruined his main goal. Elmenhilda. I see also about this reinforcements of yours. Rimuru. Oh yes, the reinforcements, they are ready to go. My army are a part of the Tempest military force, they are the best of the best and they never lose at a fight. Elmenhilda. And what is this army of yours called? I smile, gave her an answer. Rimuru. They are called the Black Numbers. All of us were at a cliff looking at the castle that belongs to Tep's faction where Rizavam Levon Lucifer is at. There were an army of vampires from the Tep's faction army, and by analyzing them, these vampires have been experimenting on. From Seal report, these vampires can become evil dragons. If Rizavam snap his fingers, they will all change and they will going in a rampage. We won't allow these vampires go on a rampage. We will get rid of every single one of them. It was finally time to bring them here to annihilate the enemy forces. I look at my sister and we nodded. It was finally time for me to bring them out. Kumoko. It seems like it's time. Rimuru. Apparently so, soon the Tep's faction army won't survive was about to be unleashed upon them. Kumoko. By the way, where had the rest of the members of our army been hiding the whole time? Rimuru. The rest of the members were at the 95th floor of the labyrinth, or at that place is known as the Labyrinth City. Kumoko. Isn't that the floor where the Treants and Dryads resided? Rimuru. That's right, Beretta, Zijin are the chief managers who keeping the place in check. I do know that Trainee is also a chief manager as well, and Ramirez keeps begging me to summon Trainee here, but I did tell her I'll think about it. Kumoko. I see. It's about time to bring them out. They must be waiting impatiently. Elmenhilda. I am curious to see what this army of his is like and how strong they are. Rimuru. Diablo, are all members of Black Numbers ready? Diablo. Kufufufu, indeed they are, Lord Rimuru. They have been waiting for your orders to summon them. Rimuru. Good, seems like it's time. Seal. Would you like to commence Black Numbers summoning, yes or no? Rimuru. Yes. I started to glow and call upon my army of demons. Rimuru. Come forth, my demons, and do my bidding. A large gate appeared in the sky, it then opened and 700 demons came out, including Diablo and the demoness trio who kneeled down before me. Elmenhilda, Benia and Lu, who were watching all this happening, were at shock. Diablo. It is a pleasure to be at your presence, Lord Rimuru. All our 700 subordinates are all here, including Mas, who returned from Kyoto. Testarossa. Our subordinates, I've been waiting so long to be called upon you. And they cannot wait to have their fun tearing apart the enemy. Elmenhilda is looking at the four individuals, sensing how strong they are. To her thoughts, they could be strong as a ultimate class devil or Satan class, and the rest of the army could be the same as well. Elmenhilda. So this must be the army you have been talking about. They are quite impressive, especially those four who are kneeling down to you. Rimuru. Yes, and it seems like the enemy took notice for their arrival. The Tep's faction army all took their attention for the arrival of the Black Numbers, which they were not expecting them to show up. I then give an order to the rest of Black Numbers to start their assault. Rimuru. Members of Black Numbers, all of you are allowed to eliminate the Tep's faction army and wipe them out from existence. Do not let a single one survive, they all must be exterminated. Now all of you go have fun to your heart's content. The demons were all delighted to causing mayhem. The one who started first is Carrera. Carrera. Get out of my way, I've been waiting so long for this. She starts shooting nuclear magic towards the Tep's faction army. They were screaming for their lives. Ultima. Hey, that's not fair, I wanted go first, you cheater. Carrera. You snooze, you lose. Testarossa. I honestly cannot wait any longer and go have some fun like Lord Rimuru said. Ultima, Testarossa and the other demons all begin their assault, killing the majority of vampires from Tep's faction army. Carrera, Ultima, Testarossa. Gravity Collapse. Abyss Core. Deathstreak. The three demoness trio fired their deadliest attacks, which shock everyone who watching the kind of devastating power they have. Diablo. Those three never change, even if we're in this new world they're still the same. In the Tep's faction castle, in a room, a man wearing a white robe was sitting on a chair with his eyes closed. This man was Rizavam Levon Lucifer, the son of Lucifer and Lilith and the grandfather of Valley Lucifer. Rizavam has the appearance of a middle-aged man in his 40s with dark silver hair and hazel eyes. He looked much like his grandson, Valley, albeit with longer hair and a beard. He was having some deep thoughts about the events that had happened. First, the disappearance of 666 Trihexa that made Rizavam question how did it escape from its seal. His plan by reviving the Trihexa to cause chaos to the world and the other world has been foiled, and questions who free it and where is it now. Next, the old Satan faction army all been completely annihilated, not a single survivor. From what Rizavam heard, it was the Tempest army who annihilated the old Satan faction army, and they were led by their leader Rimuru Tempest. Then there is this new group who called themselves the 8-Star Demon Lords, Octogram, and their leader was none other than Rimuru Tempest, the Void Dragon God. Now knowing that the leader of the organization Tempest is a dragon god, Rizavam trying to figure some plan how to deal with this troublesome dragon god who would ruin his plans. Rizavam thoughts were interrupted by loud multiple explosions that were coming outside. The door opened, revealing a man appearing in his early 20s with silver hair that is tied in a braided hairstyle. He wears a silver robe with detailed accessories. This man was Euclid Lucifuge, the younger brother of Graphia Lucifuge and Rizvam right-hand man. Rizvam, what is all the commotion going on outside? Euclid, Lord Rizvam, were being under attack by unknown people. Hundreds of them came out from the gate that appear from the sky, and they've been killing the vampires from Tep's faction army. Especially the vampires that were supposed to transform into evil dragons are also being killed off. Rizvam was shocked of hearing this. He was angered that his plans by turning the vampires from the Teps and Carmilla factions into evil dragons has been ruined. Rizvam immediately had an idea. Euclid, what should we do, my lord? Rizvam, I need you to release the evil dragons that are sealed to fight off whoever these people are. I cannot let them ruin my plans to cause chaos to the world. Do not fail this task for me, Euclid. I have my trust in you. Euclid, yes my lord, it shall be done, and my group of magicians, the Nilrum and Hexenict, will be dealing with those intruders to buy time. Rizvam, what is going on outside? Do you know what is happening? The man who just came in is Marius Teps, pure-blooded vampire prince of the royal family of Teps and a member of the Teps faction. Rizvam. Marius Teps, right now we are being under attack. My guess is the Carmilla faction gather reinforcements, and currently they're killing our army. We are gathering reinforcements right now, and also check that sister of yours isn't dead. Her Longinus is very important to our goal. Marius, very well, I'll check on my sister. She better not be dead, or else our plan will be for nothing. Unknown to the three of them, someone was listening into their conversations. Back with Rimuru and the others. Lady Testarossa, there's something important I must inform Lord Rimuru about. Testarossa stopped firing her death streak and looked at the person who was calling her. She looked to her subordinate, Moss, who has ash-gray hair, an offshoot of Testarossa's signature silver-white, is proved to be in her lineage. Testarossa, all right then Moss, since it is something important that Lord Rimuru must know, you may go. You're lucky I didn't kill you for interrupting my fun if it wasn't something to inform Lord Rimuru. Moss fly towards where Rimuru and the others are. He kneels down to Rimuru and said, Moss, Lord Rimuru, I have some news to inform you. Rimuru, all right Moss, tell me the report you got. Moss informed me from the report he got from one of his clothes about what Rizvam is planning on doing. Rimuru, I see, thank you for informing me about this, Moss. Kumoko, so what's your plan on dealing with Rizvam? Rimuru, we will be heading to the Teps castle. You and Ragna go rescue Valerie, Diablo and I will be dealing with Euclid and stop in for releasing those evil dragons. After that we'll go after Rizvam by beating the crap out of him and emotionally scarring him. Kumoko, alright then, I'm in. Ragna, same here. Diablo, Kufufufu, I get to fight alongside Lord Rimuru, how intriguing. Rimuru, Rin, Ruby and Kulpal, the three of you stay here to protect Elmenhild. Rin, you got it boss. Ruby, no problem, we'll protect her, plus our old pal Benia is here with us. Kulpal, I'm okay with that as long as I get to stay alongside with my boyfriend. Lou, oh my god, for the last time, I'm not your boyfriend. Kulpal, don't deny it, we are destined to be together and you are only mine, wolf boy. Rimuru, okay then, we'll leave now, so take care you guys. Lou, no way, take me with you, I don't wanna deal with her. But it was already too late, we teleported away, leaving Lou in the hands of Kulpal, not letting him get away from her. At the same time, a woman in her early 20s with short hair adorned with numerous ribbons appear from a magic circle and looking to her surroundings. This woman is Walburga, a magician from the Stray Magicians group Hexenict and an ally to Rizvam. She looked to the destruction that was caused from the demons. She was really not sure she will fight against them, but she has orders from her superior, Euclid. Walburga, so these are the people Lord Euclid warmed me up out. They really cost so much damage around this place, I won't be able to stand a chance against these guys. Me and the other magicians will buy some time for Lord Euclid releasing those evil dragons to get rid of these intruders. All the magicians from the Nilrum and Hexenict appear and they all began casting a high-level defensive barrier all around the castle. The demons were all intrigued because there were more people for them to kill. Ultima, oh look, more people came to play with us, but it seems they put on a barrier. Carrera, not in my watch, that barrier is going down and there will be more killing for us to enjoy. Magicians 1, you people should give up, This is a high-level barrier that we all combine our magic to create this great barrier. As soon as Lord Euclid releasing the evil dragons, you all meet your E. A gunshot was heard, a bullet pierced through the barrier, destroying it completely, shocking the magician and Walburga. They all turned to the person who destroyed the barrier. It was Carrera, and she was holding a handgun, meaning she was the one who used it to destroy the barrier. Carrera, that barrier you guys made stood no chance against my God-class handgun. Magicians 1, God-class. You don't mean. Magicians 2, that handgun of hers can kill gods. Carrera, that's right, and there's plenty of more where that came from. Carrera summoned another gun and began shooting at the magicians. Every time the magicians get shot from the bullets, their bodies exploded, their guts and organs are all over the place. The magicians' eyes widen in horror, seeing how Carrera handguns as their comrades being killed. The other demons all decided to join the fun, killing the magicians. Carrera, ha ha ha, you all are good as dead. Magicians 1, not good, this is not good, things were not supposed to turn out like this. We must teleport and escape this madness. Magicians 2, we use up our magic to make the high-level barrier. Testarossa, my, it seems like none of you are going to leave, that means I get to kill you all. Testarossa made a little black ball of flames and throw it to the magicians, it then exploded, killing the magicians who were caught from the large explosion. Testarossa, oh, what a wonderful sight this is. Walburga, crap, this ain't good, I need to get out of here. Walburga was really afraid, she really wanted to leave at once and report this to Euclid. Walburga then looks at Ultima, who just turned her head and noticed Walburga and smile back at her. Walburga, crap, she spotted me, I need to come up with a plan or else she will. Ultima, you really shouldn't let your guard down. Walburga didn't have time to react before Ultima appear in front of her, stab her in the chest, feeling the pain and coughing off blood. Walburga was slowly dying from the poison, and this was thanks to Ultima ultimate skill Poison King Samael. An ability which creates tentacles lined with poison that coil around and kill her target. A few minutes has passed, Walburga was already dead. Purple tentacles appear from Ultima back where they absorb Walburga dead body. Ultima, well, that was fun, time to find more people to kill, they can't hide forever, hee. The magician from the Nilrim and Hexanoct were all killed by demons and the demoness trio. All who witnessed this will never forget from the many lives that have been lost from this very night, and all thanks to the black numbers. Euclid was heading to the basement where the seals of evil dragons are at. He will do this important task for the sake of his loyalty to Rizvam and his goals to cause chaos to the world and show everyone that devils are the supreme species. When Euclid arrived in the basement, he widened his eyes at noticing the seals were all broken and they were all covered in black flames. This took Euclid by surprise. He wondered who caused all of this and who even entered this room breaking the seals. Euclid, what has happened here? Who did all of this and who broke those seals? I need to report this to Lord Rizvam at once. Euclid then noticed someone was walking out of the shadows appeared, Rimuru, who was just staring back at Euclid with those golden eyes of his. Euclid couldn't sense demonic, holy or draconic energy from the person in front of him and thinks he's a mirror human, but something was telling him to stay on his guard. Euclid, who are you and how did you get in here? Were you the one who broke those seals that used to contain the evil dragons? Rimuru, yep, I was the one who got rid of the evil dragons, and I gotta say they were quite tasty. Euclid, what did you mean by that? Rimuru, oh, I ate them. Euclid, what did you just say? Rimuru, you heard me, I ate them. Euclid couldn't believe what he just heard, that this person here ate all the evil dragons. Rimuru then continued to speak. Rimuru, when I destroyed the seals, I put on a barrier making sure no one couldn't sense the evil dragons been released. When the evil dragons were released, they all started to attack me, and in self-defense, I absorbed them all, so they're pretty much dead now. Now do you mind getting out of the way, because the next person I'm going out there is Rizvam. Euclid, I am not letting you going after Lord Rizvam, you have to go through me first. Rimuru, sigh, I really have no time to waste, you are just no worth of my time. So I'm going to let my subordinate dealing with you. Just then Euclid got kicked to the face, getting sent to the wall. He quickly got up and looked at the person who kicked him. The person had black hair with streaks of red and gold, as well as golden eyes, and wears a butler outfit. Rimuru, Diablo, make sure this trash doesn't get in the way. Diablo. As you wish, Lord Rimuru. I will make sure this trash doesn't get in your way of your plans. Euclid widening his eyes when he heard that name Rimuru. He now realizes that this is the Void Dragon God Rimuru or Demon Lord Rimuru from the rumors that he had heard about. In a flash of light Rimuru was already gone, leaving Euclid along with Diablo. Diablo. I am not letting you ruin the plans, my Lord Rimuru, and I'm going to enjoy making you suffer. Euclid. Don't talk down on me. You may serve that dragon god, but I serve my loyalty to Lord Rizvam. I won't back down on a fight. In the name of Rizvam Levon Lucifer, I Euclid Lucifuge will defeat you. Now prepare to die. Euclid fires multiple magic circles at Diablo, who easily dodged them all. Euclid decided to use ice magic, creating a large block of ice and launch it at Diablo. Diablo let the ice block come towards him. When it came near, Diablo punched it, and one punch shattered it into million pieces. Euclid. Wah what? Diablo, that attack of yours was quite weak. It was very easy of me to break that block of ice you made. You probably don't have enough experience using ice magic. How sad and disappointment. Euclid. Shut up. My sister might be better of using ice magic than me, but I cannot let anyone like you talk down on me of not being good enough using ice magic. Diablo. You bore me, I'll end you here and now. Diablo throws a nuclear strike magic at Euclid, who quickly made a wall of ice, but the ice wall was not strong enough to take the hit. Euclid tried making a barrier to protect himself, but it was already too late for him. He was soon engulfed in flames, being burning alive from the intense heat of the nuclear strike magic. Before dying, Euclid had his final thoughts. Euclid. Lord Rizvam, forgive me, I have failed you. Graphia, if only I could have seen you one last time, my dear sister. In a mere moments Euclid was dead, his entire body turned into ashes, leaving no trace of him behind. Diablo. Since the trash have been taken care of, I will now go to Lord Rimuru's side. With Kumoko and Ragna. Marius. Unhand me, you damn humans. I will have both of your heads for assault the second son of the fourth king of Teps. Marius was bloody and beaten, and he was been held by Ragna. He was really getting impatient and annoyed from Marius. Ragna. Shut up, we don't care if you're royalty or not now, where's the girl? Marius. Like I will ever tell you, human. Ragna grabbed Marius' face and slam hard to the wall and begins to beat down to his body. He stops and looks at Marius' bloody face and shouted at him. Ragna. Where is she? Marius. IIW won't tell you anything. Kumoko. Well, if you don't tell us anything, then I'll make you talk by force. Kumoko look at Marius straight in the eye and activate Evil Eye of Panic, striking fear to Marius, who was trying to look away, but Kumoko wouldn't allow him. She increased the effects of Evil Eye of Panic. Marius, could you take any more and spill the beans? Marius. All right, I'll tell you where my sister is. Just turn left and you will find her room. There's also a guard guarding her, making sure she wouldn't escape. There, I tell you where she is now, please just let me go. Kumoko. Good, you can let go of him now, he's no longer at use to us. Marius was released and Kumoko and Ragna headed their way to Valerie's room. Ragna. Oh yeah, almost forgot to show you this. Ragna reveal what he was holding in his hand. Marius widened his eyes, he looked at the hole of his chest, realizing his heart was removed. Marius. Is that my heart? How? Ragna. It's easy, I'm stronger than you and that's all you had to know. Marius. Give it back. Ragna. No. Marius fall to his knees, turn into dust and ending his life. Kumoko and Ragna, they headed to where Valerie is being kept. They were right there, but they were then stopped by guard, who was putting his weapon to the duo. Guard. Halt, you shall not pee. Ragna didn't waste any time, he pulled out his sword and slicing the guard into pieces. Kumoko. Damn, you really didn't let that guy finish his line. Ragna. I really didn't give a damn, let's just save the girl and go home to not make Kumo worry about us being late. Kumoko. Alright dear, let's just get this over with. Kumoko opens the door, revealing Valerie, Tep's young woman with short blonde hair and red eyes. She was hiding to the two people who arrived in her room, thinking they're here to experiment her. Valerie. Please stay away. I don't want to make more of those evil dragons using my Longinus. Ragna. Calm down kid, there's no need to worry, we're here to rescue you. Valerie. Why, you two are here to rescue me? Kumoko. That's right, we're here to get you out of this place and put a stop to Rizvam for good. Valerie. But what about the guard and my brother, what if he comes here and… Kumoko. Don't worry, my husband already got rid of the guard and your brother is already been dealt with and he wanna hurt you anymore. Valerie had a sigh of relief that she was happy on being rescued. She had hoped for the longest time, waiting for someone to rescue her and finally being free from the hands of her older brother who only treats her as a tool. Kumoko, let's get you out of here and take you to see your old friend Gasper. He will be very surprised on seeing you. Valerie's eyes widened when she heard the mention of her old friend. Valerie, did you say Gasper is alive? Kumoko, yes, he has been in the care of Rimuru from the house of Rimuru and she have been treating him well. Valerie has tears of joy knowing that her childhood friend Gasper is alive and safe. She really can't wait to see the growth of a man that Gasper has become and seeing the friends that he had made. With Rizvam was waiting impatiently for Euclid to arrive with the evil dragons, but he's been taking too long. Rizvam was very impatient and wondering why Euclid hasn't come back yet. Rizvam, what is taking Euclid so damn long? He better not betray me or else I'll kill him on the spot if he did betray me. Rizvam, while having his complaints, he then heard an unfamiliar voice from behind. Rimuru. Hello there. Rizvam quickly turned around by surprise. He didn't even sense I appear behind him and he questions me who I am. Rizvam. Who the hell are you? Talk, now or else I'll burn you to ashes. Rimuru. Okay then, I'll tell you who I am. I am your father, now come give your daddy a big hug, son. Rizvam. Don't packing screw with me, I know you're not my father. He's dead along with the others devil kings. Now who are you, and if you don't tell me or else I'll packing kill you. Rimuru. Fine, geez, you're no fun. How about we start introducing ourselves? Rizvam. Fine, either way I'll still kill you. I am the son of… Rimuru. Okay, I'll start. I'm Heatblast. Rizvam didn't have time to react. He got hit from the black flames I shot at him, sending him crashing to a wall. He got up with some burn marks on him and he was pissed, and I just smile at this. Rimuru. And you're just a disappointing son of the Devil King Lucifer. If your father was here he will see you as a disappointing son, which you are. Rizvam. Pack you. Rimuru. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Rizvam. I'll packing kill you. Rizvam moving at tremendous speed to attack me, and when he was close to me I just bitch slap him. Rizvam. Why, you bastard. How did you manage to keep up with my speed? Rimuru. Well, probably because I am much faster and better than you and you are just a sad little clown. Rizvam. You think I'm some kind of packing clown? Rimuru. Maybe. Rizvam. I am not a packing clown, I am a devil. Devils are beings that have to be evil, wicked, brutal, bad, scum, wrong, brute, and vicious. That is what I am. Rimuru. Is that really how you see what devils are? Rizvam. Yes, that is exactly what devils are supposed to be. I never even care of my own son, from his annoyance towards his immense cowardice for asking me how to deal with my grandson Valley. I simply just tell him, just abuse him and scarring him for life. Later on I had killed my own son without regrets, and thinking about killing him always give me in a good mood. Rimuru. Wow, just wow, killing your own son and beating the crap out of your grandson really brings a lot of shame. Your mother Lilith will be so disappointed in you for the man you have become. Rizvam. Leave my mommy out of this. I don't want you to speak of her name. Rimuru. I think this guy has some mommy issues. From what I could remember, Rizvam has a close connection with his mother and he even calls her mommy. He is definitely a mama's boy. Rimuru. Listen up, mama's boy, it's best for you to give up and surrender now. I have foiled your plans plenty of times, and I'm also the one responsible from the disappearance of 666 Trihexa. That really got his attention when I mentioned Trihexa, that I was the one who freed it from its seal. Rizvam. You mean to tell me that you were the one who's been ruining my plans and took the apocalyptic beast from a seal? Rimuru. That's right, and if you want to see Trihexa then allow me to bring her over here to let you see her for yourself. And let me tell you, she is quite different from the beast you think she is once you see what she now looks like. In flash, Trihexa appear next to me and she is currently enjoying eating a bowl of rice and steak. Trihexa. Oh, what now, master? I'm kind of busy eating right now. What did you call me for this time? By the way, Tiamat's cooking is really good. Never knew the Chaos Karma Dragon is a great cook. You're really lucky guy having her as your wife. Rimuru. Thanks for that. By the way, the reason why I call you here is because of him. She turned to look at Rizvam, and from the looks of it she seemed to recognize him. Trihexa. Oh, it's him, the stalker Rizvam Levon Lucifer. The one who always keeps stalking me back when I was in my seal. Rizvam. What the hell is this? This brat cannot be 666, I can't even sense its presence. Rimuru. Have you not been listening what she just said? I'm telling you this is Trihexa, and if you don't believe me, then how about you go ahead and show a bit of your power, Trihexa. Trihexa. Okay master, I'll show this fool who I really am, and would you mind holding my food for me? Trihexa hand over her food to me, and then she release a bit of her power, and this made the entire castle shook from the aura that was being released. Rizvam was standing there in shock, and he had a creepy grin on his face. Rizvam. It's really you 666 Trihexa. My apologies, oh great beast of apocalypse, for not recognize your presence. Trihexa. All is forgiven, son of Lucifer, just don't make the same mistake again. Rizvam. Since you're here, how about you join me and help me to spread chaos to the world and serve me as your new master? Trihexa. Oh, okay, I'll join you. Rizvam. Huh, well that was easy. Now come to. Trihexa. Aura 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 aura. Rizvam really didn't see that one coming. He is getting his ass kicked by a little girl. Trihexa, stop her punches and use another move on Rizvam. Trihexa. Now take this, my secret technique. Special horn beam cannon. Rizvam. Ah. That attack did a number on Rizvam, who was laying down on the ground. His entire body is covered in smoke, he has some severe burn marks all over his body. Trihexa. Ha ha ha. That's what you get for stalking me all these years. I will never serve so who only use me as a tool for their selfish goals. I have a great master who doesn't use me as a tool or a weapon, but he treats me as a friend, and he is much better than you. Rizvam slowly got up and tried to fight off the pain from his entire body. He was extremely pissed and releasing his aura with some killing intent. Rizvam. You little shit, you're going to regret this. If you won't join me, then I'll take you by force. Rizvam summoned a demonic sword and rushed to attack Trihexa, but suddenly both of his arms were cut off. Rizvam. Ahhhhhh, my arms. He was screaming his lungs out from the extreme pain. Rizvam turned around to see Rimuru, but he widened his eyes and quickly back away from what Rimuru was holding. Rimuru was holding a sword, but this sword that radiates a massive amount of holy energy, which is something that is poisonous to devils. Rizvam. That the holy aura of the sword is similar to a Excalibur. How does someone like you hold such a weapon? Rizvam. It keeps backing away because he was really in fear. Massive holy energy from the sword radiates and he felt like his body is burning. Rimuru. Well, if you really must know, I actually made this sword myself, and this sword is similar to a Excalibur but better, and even it's greater than the original Excalibur. Rizvam really couldn't believe that this person here made a sword that is better than the original Excalibur. Rimuru walked close to Rizvam, who keeps backing away in fear. Trihexa, who was watching all of this, just continued to eat her bowl of rice and steak, not caring what will happen to Rizvam. Rizvam. Please don't kill me, I beg of you. Spare me. Rimuru. You know, seeing you in this pathetic state reminds me of a damn clown who is nothing more than a piece of garbage. How he treats his subordinates as tools and his puppets, and he also begged for mercy. You will have the same fate as that bastard of a clown, but I'm just going to isolate you to the void until I release you and let your grandson Valley to finish you off. My hand was already on Rizvam's face, he had no room to escape now. Rimuru. Oh yeah, before I absorb you I'll tell you my real name. I am the Void Dragon God Rimuru Tempest, and don't you forget. Rizvam. No, 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 I can't die yet. Not here. Help me, Father. Rimuru. Void God Azathoth. I absorb Rizvam and put him in the imaginary room or chaos world where he will be isolated from the void until I will release him when I bring him to Valley. I suddenly heard clapping, and it was Diablo who just arrived here, and I see my sister, Ragna, and someone behind them must be Valerie. Rimuru. It seems like everyone's here. Has the trash been taken care of, Diablo? Diablo. Yes, I have took care of the trash and he will no longer pose a threat, and congratulations on your victory, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru. Thank you, Diablo, you have always been a great of help, keep doing the great work in the near future. Diablo. Thank you, Lord Rimuru, I appreciate your generosity. Diablo was really happy being praised by me. Valerie then spoke up. Valerie. Excuse me sir, are you really Rimuru Tempest from the rumors that I have heard? Rimuru. Yep, that's me, I'm Rimuru the Void Dragon God, I'm not a bad dragon slurp. She giggled to my little joke. We then heard a group of guards coming our way. I teleport everyone to where Elmenhild and the others are at. Then I give a order to Ruby to blow the Tep's castle down and she happily agree. She transformed into her awakened form and headed to the castle. Guard 1. Did any of you seen the intruders? Guard 2. No, they must have escaped. Guard 1. Damn it, we're already too late. Lord Marius is dead, Valerie Teps has escaped from us, what else would get any worse? Guard 1. Hey, what's the red light coming from? Ruby. Crimson Rose explosion. Rimuru. What a beautiful sight, Megaman would be proud seeing this scene. In the Konosuba world. Megaman. It seems there is a new explosion user. Whoever you are, always follow the path of explosion magic, and show everyone the true might of explosion. Back to the DXD world. Valley was currently waiting for Rimuru and Kumoko to arrive with to bring Rizvam so Valley can kill him. He then noticed a teleportation circle appear and out came Rimuru and Kumoko. Valley was ecstatic that the two of them are failing here, but notice Rizvam was not with them. Valley. So you to finally arrive, and where is the old bastard? Rimuru. Right here. I throw Rizvam out from the void. From the looks of it he looks lifeless and dead, but he is still alive and he's still missing both his arms. Kumoko. There you go, we brought your grandfather to you just like I promise. Valley. I thank you Spider Goddess and Void Dragon God for bringing my grandfather here. Now I will be having my revenge on him. Kumoko. You're welcome, pleasure doing business with you, well we best be going now. Rimuru. Before we leave I want you to give a message to Ophis. I want you to tell her is to not give her power to the hero faction, I do not want them to causing trouble in Kyoto. If you do this favor for me I can help you find your mother. Hearing this Valley was surprised and immediately agree. Valley. Alright, I'll pass the message to her. You better promise me to take me to mother. Rimuru. You have my word Valley, well see you later then. Both Rimuru and Kumoko teleport away leaving only Valley and unconscious Rizvam. Albion. It seems you will get to see your mother again Valley. Valley. Yeah, it had been a long time since I last saw her, I just hope she hasn't forgot about me. Albion. Your mother love you dearly and she wouldn't forget about you. I'm sure she will be overjoyed see you again and see the good man that you have become. Valley. Thanks Albion, you really are a great partner, you know that. Albion. Indeed I am partner, now you should be focusing on Rizvam. Valley. You're right, I should be focusing on him. I have been waiting for this for so long. A blue aura cover around Valley and he begins to chant. Valley. I, who am about to awaken, am the heavenly dragon who has taken the principles of supremacy from God. I envy the infinite, and I pursue the dream. I shall become the white dragon of supremacy and I shall take you to the limits of white paradise. Juggernaut Drive. Rizvam finally woke up and you look at the sight of Valley in his Juggernaut Drive. Rizvam couldn't do anything, he was pretty much weakened, all he can do is stand in fear waiting for his death. Valley. Hello grandfather, are you ready to die? Rizvam. V Valley. Hey kiddo, we can talk about this, there's no need for violence, hey wait Valley please wait. Ah. Today is the big day, the wedding between Rin and Kuroka has finally arrived. Rin has finally proposed to Kuroka and that happened around the time before I visit the vampire territory. Tiamat has been helping on planning the wedding, getting a wedding dress for Kuroka and making invites for everyone we know to visit the wedding. Before I left the vampire territory I give an invitation to Elmenhild to visit the wedding along with her companions and specially bringing along Valerie since Gasper is also gonna be there. I wanted those two that have their reunion together. The faction's leaders, Odin, Rias and Sona Peerage already arrive here. Rosweiss came along with them and I can sense some demonic energy coming from her, meaning she became a part of Rias Peerage. At the same time Elmenhild and her group arrive along with Valerie, much to Gasper's surprise on seeing her. Gasper and Valerie lock eyes on one another and they had tears coming out of their eyes. Issei. Hey Gasper, are you alright? Rias. Gasper, what's wrong? Why are you crying? The rest of Rias Peerage look at who Gasper is looking at Valerie. They came rush at each other and shout their names. Gasper. Valerie. Valerie. Gasper. They were both hugging tightly, not letting the other one go. The rest of Orc were confused but happy for Gasper, seeing that Valerie is very close to him. The other leaders went to their seat, letting those two talk except for Serafal, who wanted to stay by Sona's side, which annoys Sona. Gasper, I can't believe it's really you. I'm so happy that you're here, Valerie. Valerie, I'm also happy to see you too, Gasper. I thought you have died when I heard the news from your family that they finally kill you. I was really heartbroken when I heard that news, but it seemed like the rumors were not sure at all. Gasper, they are not true at all. I escaped from my family. I couldn't take their abuse anymore, so I ran away. I was almost at my death, but I was then saved by Rias, she reincarnating me as her bishop, and ever since then I made a lot of friends and I wanted to become strong and protect them. I was really shy at first, but they helped me overcome my fears and they are practically my family and I will protect them no matter what. Rimuru, well said little Gasper, well said indeed. Valerie was really proud for how much Gasper has grown and he has a new friends and family to protect. Everyone introduced theirself to Valerie. Issei didn't act like a pervert this time because see how Gasper and Valerie are very close to each other, so he trying to control his perverted nature for his friend. Gasper then asked Valerie how did she escape from her older brother. Valerie explained that my sister and Ragna were the ones who saved her from her brother. It was then me and my sister show up to greet everyone. Rimuru, hello everyone and thank you for showing up in Rin and Kuroka. Everyone, hello Rimuru and Kumoko. Gasper, excuse me miss, I wanted to thank you for saving my friend who is very dear to me. Kumoko, no problem little Gaspy, now is your turn to protect her. Make sure no one lay a hand on her or harm her and show her that you are the hero that she needs. Gasper, I will. I'll be her #1 hero and keep her safe from any harm. Kumoko, that's the spirit. Elmenhild, Demon Lord Rimuru and Demon Lord Kumoko. We turn our attention to Elmenhild, who kneeled down and begins to thank us. Elmenhild, I will like to thank you both from saving my home and my people. We are in your eternally gratitude. Rimuru, you're welcome Elmen. I'm glad you and Carmilla faction no longer have to worry about the Teps faction. Kumoko, if you guys have any trouble, give us a call and we'll be there to help. Elmenhilda, will do. Again thank you very much the both of you. Elmenhilda went to the other leaders to have a chat with them. Benia and Lu both went to talk with Sona and Peerage just to get to know about them. Rimuru. So Kaneko, are you happy that your sister is getting married? Kaneko, I am. I'm happy for my sister is getting married. Rimuru, well I'm glad you're happy for her, and tell me, what do you think of Rin? Kaneko, he seems like a nice guy, we pretty much get along very well, and most important of all, he's not a pervert. He has my approval of being my sister husband and being my brother-in-law. Rimuru, Rin will be glad I'm hearing that. Just then the doors were bust open, which got everyone's attention. Everyone noticed large bird creature that resembles an owl. Its feathers are a shade of light pink, the same color as sakura blossoms. Rimuru, what is she doing here? Shouldn't Falfa, Shalsha and Kumo be watching over her? Issei, what the hell? Who invited that fat bird here? Serafal, no way, it's a Philolele. I never seen one in person. I always wanted to have one as a familiar. Xenovia, I can't believe my eyes. I only have read books about them when I was in the church, but seeing one in person is a marvelous sight. Asia, it's truly is a marvelous sight. I also have read about Philolele and the other species there are, especially the legendary Philolele queen. Issei, are they really that special? Because for me it's just a fat flightless bird. Didrag, you should probably be careful what you say, partner. Issei, why? The Philolele, hey you. Issei look up to the Philolele who is standing in front of him. It was staring daggers at Issei and he was feeling afraid. Everyone were worried about Issei because from what they know about Philolele they don't get along with dragons. Issei, did that bird just talk? The Philolele, you called me fat. Issei, what? The Philolele, you pay for calling me fat. Issei, no way, I didn't mean calling you fat. What I meant to say is. Rimuru Kumoko, well that seems familiar. Issei, ouch my balls. What did I do to deserve this? Didrag, it's probably too late to tell you about this, but Philolele have an instinctual and mutual hatred towards dragons. Since you've been insulting that Philolele, it now thinks of you as its enemy. Issei, you probably should have told me about that sooner. Rias, Issei, They all went to check how Issei was doing. I just look at the philolele, it noticed me and wave her feathers, then I called her name. Rimuru. Sakura. Sakura. Yes master. Everyone. Master. Rimuru. Might telling me what are you doing here? Should you stay with the other kids? Sakura. Well. Falfa. Sakura. Both of my daughters and my niece enter the room and found. Falfa. There you are, we found you. There's nowhere for you to hide now. Shalsha. Looks like we won hide and seek. Sakura. Oh man, you found me, guess I can change back to my human form. Sakura change into her human form that resembles a young girl with angel wings on her back. Her hair is long, pink, and flows down her shoulders. She wears a pea green one-piece dress. It is decorated in pink heart patterns and a single dark green ribbon tied above her chest. Irina. Oh my god, she's cute and she's an angel. I really want to be my friend and working side with the angel faction. Sakura. Sorry miss, but my master's family have been taking care of me and I like being with them. Irina. But are philolele supposed to have mutual hatred towards dragons? Sakura. It's true, but they saved me and they gave me a home to stay. I feel safe when I am around them, I have my trust in them. Now everyone understands about Sakura, but I needed to know why she was here. Rimuru. Would you kids mind telling me why Sakura is here and were you supposed to be watching her? Kumo. We were, but Sakura decided to play hide and seek. So we play and we were looking for her and we searched for her and we found her here. Rimuru. I see. Since you're all here, the wedding will start soon. Shalsha. Papa, is Kuno coming to the wedding? Rimuru. I'm sorry girls, but Kuno couldn't come, she is currently taking care of your little sister. They were disappointing, Kuno is not coming, but I did tell them we will visit her after the wedding is over, which they were delighted to hear. Tiamat show up carrying both Vel and Karina in her arms. The rest of the girls immediately wanted to see Vel and Karina for how adorable they are and think they might become a cute couple together in the near future. Kaneko. Miss Tiamat, mind if I hold Karina for you? Tiamat. Sure, she is your niece after all, here you go. Tiamat hand over Karina to Kaneko, she really finds her adorable and wants to protect her for all perverts who come near her. Karina look up to Kaneko and smiles at her, she then made the cutest noise. Karina. Naya. Kaneko and the other girls couldn't help the cute noise Karina made. Kaneko hugged her dear niece and cuddling with her, which made Karina giggle. Benia. So this is Rin's kid, she really looks just like him. Ruby and Kulpal were right, she really is so adorable. I am really proud of Rin that he has his own family and he's getting married. If only Mori was here to see this, I wonder where she's doing right now. While all that was happening, Tiamat announced Rin, Kuroka are getting ready and the wedding will soon start. Everyone couldn't wait, their excitement, especially the kids and Kaneko, for the wedding begin. The start of the wedding. Everyone were now in their seats. Beretta was right now playing the piano for the wedding music. Ramirez was at the middle of the altar and she will be the one to get Rin and Kuroka married. I was originally planning on asking Michael to do it, but Ramirez keep on insisting to let her do instead. I agree and tell her is to not screw up this wedding and follow the script of her lines. Rin was standing at the altar, wearing a tuxedo. Shintaro was standing next to him as his best man, and at the opposite side of Shintaro was Ruby. Kulpal was sitting next to Lu, who was being forced to sit next to by her, and she was hugging and snuggling with him. We all see the bride-to-be walking down the aisle with her wedding dress. Kulpal suddenly got a text from an old friend of hers. She sees a photo of her friend and next to her is a young girl that has white, baby blue and cobalt blue colored hair, light blue pupils, and shark-like sharp teeth. Text message from Mori. Mori message. Yo Kulpal, what is up? Just wanted to let you know I made a new friend. We used to be enemies but we got along pretty well. So what are you, Ruby and Rin been up? Kulpal message. Well, you will be surprised that my brother Rin is getting married right now. The wedding just started and Benia is here right now watching the wedding. Mori message. No way, for real, you gotta send me some pics from your brother's wedding. Tell Benia Ruby I said hi and tell your brother congrats on getting married. See you later, demon child. Kulpal message. Will do, and talk to you later, Reaper of Rap. Back on the wedding, Rin was blushing seeing how beautiful Kuroka looks. Kuroka was happy getting married to the love of her life and the father of her child. She is even more happy that her sister is here in her wedding and she is currently taking care of Karina. Rin and Kuroka were now standing next to each other. Rin, I gotta say Kuroka, you look beautiful in that dress and I can't take my eyes off you. Kuroka, hehe, and you look handsome wearing the tuxedo of yours nya. I can't wait for the honeymoon when we can start having another kitten for Karina to having a brother or a sister. Ramirez, alright lovebirds, are you two ready for me getting you both married? Rin Kuroka, yes. Ramirez, we are all gathered here today for Rin and Kuroka as they pledge their love for each other and spend the rest of their lives together in matrimony. After that, Rin and Kuroka said their vows, talk about how they first met, the things they had done together. And they will take care and love their child. They will love each other forever in sickness and in health. When they were done with their vows, they place a ring around their fingers as the symbol of their love. Ramirez, Rin, do you take Kuroka as your lawfully wedded wife, to cherish and to hold, to love her with your heart, in sickness and in health? Rin, I do. Ramirez, Kuroka, do you take Rin as your lawfully wedded husband, to cherish and to hold, to love him with your heart, in sickness and in health? Kuroka, I do. Ramirez, then as the Queen of Spirits, I, Demon Lord Ramirez, now pronounce you husband and wife. You may give your bride to be a smooch on the lips, loverboy. Rimuru, that last part wasn't part of the script. I knew I should have asked Michael instead. Rin place his hand on Kuroka's cheek and give her a deeply passionate kiss. Kuroka had tears of joy and returned the kiss back, but using tongue, surprising Rin, but he enjoy every last minute of it. The moment they separate their lips and catching their breath, everyone started cheering and clap for the both of them, now officially husband and wife. Rin look at Kuroka with her beautiful bright eyes. Rin, I love you Kuroka. Kuroka, I love you too Rin. The after party. Everyone were enjoying the after party, some were talking with each other and some were dancing to the music. Rin and Kuroka were sitting next to each other and Karina was sitting on Rin's lap. Rin was patting Karina on the head, which she was enjoying, and she was making the cutest purring noise. Kuroka noticed this and find this scene adorable. It really warms her heart seeing this close bond between her now husband and her daughter. Rimuru, I am really proud of that kid, he was a badass and now he is a father. He's basically just like me, following my footsteps, he is like a son to me. Kumoko, alright everyone, I hope you're all enjoying the party. So I would like to ask who would like to sing a song for the bride and groom. Sarafal, oh please pick me, I want to sing the opening song of my show Miracle Leviathan. And I would not do it without my little sister Sotan. Sona, please stop calling me that, and I don't wanna sing with you in front of everyone, it's so embarrassing. Sarafal, oh come on Satan, we both can do a duet together as sisters. Sona, my answer is still no. Benia, maybe let the breast dragon Emperor Opie Dragon sing the Opie Dragon theme song, I am a huge fan of Opie Dragon. Issei, no way, I don't wanna sing the theme song, it's so embarrassing being called that. Ddrag, you're not the only one partner, in all my life I never been called the breast dragon Emperor Opie Dragon or Opie Dragon, that's just ruining my prime as a dragon. Kumoko, alright then, I'll be the one choosing the person who will be singing for us instead. Rimuru, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. Sarafal, please pick me, please pick me. Kumoko, I choose my big brother Rimuru, he will be the one to sing. Rimuru Sarafal, damn it. Falfa, Papa, can you sing for us, we never see him sing before. Shalsha, can you please sing for us Papa. Tiamat, you heard them darling, at least let our daughters hear you sing. Rimuru, Sai, alright I'll do it, but I'm only doing this for our children and for you. Tiamat, thank you darling. I walked to the stage grabbing a microphone that my sister gave me, then everyone started to clap and telling me to sing. Everyone, sing, 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 sing. Veldora, yes sing Rimuru, sing, show us what you got. Ramirez, you heard what master said, sing for us Rimuru. Rimuru, alright I'll sing, just give me a minute to catch my breath. Rimuru, Seal, a little help here. Seal, as you wish master, just give me a second. I was waiting for Seal for a few seconds until she gave me a response. Seal, unique skill singer has been acquired and evolving into daily life to a banquet has been successful. Rimuru, alright let's get things started.